Welcome guys. So today I want to tell you about your washing machine spin dryer not working. The spinning top is not spinning, but the spinning top is not rotating at all. It's not draining water, or it's turning slowly. We've given you suggestions on how to solve the washing tub not working. Now today the focus is on the dryer, the spinning tub that is not working as it should. Your washing tub is working perfectly, but the dryer is not working and you are worried. Relax, because I got you. I'm going to show you all the possible problems and their solutions with the spin dryer today. Just make sure that you stick to the end of this video so that you can learn what you are going to do to your own machine to get your spin dryer working fine. So let's look at the problem one after the other. Problem one, you turn on the spin dryer timer, but the spin dryer just remain quiet, not working at all. What might be the cause? The dryer is not moving, it's not working after you have loaded clothes in here, but it's not moving at all. What can be the problem? Problem number one, the cause of that is lack of electricity to the motor controlling this spin dryer. So you must open it back and check that no wire is cut. That's for solution, what you need to check. Secondly, there is the main culprit for that problem, and that actually is the door switch. There is a door switch hidden at this side. When you open the door like this, the door switch is open and the motor controlling the spin dryer stops. When you close it, the door switch is closed. The metals are making contact and then turning on the motor controlling the spin dryer. For that purpose, if your spin dryer is not working at all, you need to open this upper side and you will see that culprit, which is the door switch. The door switch is put there for your safety, so that when the spin dryer is working, immediately you open the door, the spin dryer should come to a stop in few seconds. Otherwise, if it doesn't come to stop, if you put your hand, it can get you injured. It can get you badly injured. To avoid that, there must be a switch that controls the working of the motor for the spin dryer as soon as you open to make it stop working. Alright, another problem is when the fuse has cut. If it's not working at all, the spin dryer is not working at all, possibly the fuse controlling the motor has cut. You open the back and check the fuses and check whether the main fuse is cut, then you put it back there. That is when it is not working at all. Problem number two, the spin dryer is rotating, is spinning, but spinning slowly, very slowly, not spinning at the high speed that will make the clothes dry. So if the spinning tub is rotating slowly, there are possibilities that you have water retained within the spin dryer compartment here, or you have possibly a cloth that has entered into this spin dryer space. You know, there's a space when you shift your spin dryer like this, there's a space behind. Possibility is there that one of the pieces of cloth has come out and entered there and is, breaking the spin dryer, not making it to run smoothly. And possibility is there that also a small piece of cloth has entered and also blocked the spin dryer compartment where water is supposed to get out, and then that makes that has made water to be retained in the compartment. For that reason, the spin dryer cannot move fast because it's moving within water. That's another possibility. So what you do in that case is to open this compartment, open this up, and check the inside to see whether there's any blockage of any piece of clothes. That is how to solve it. To solve it, check the video I referred to earlier. We have shown you how to remove all these compartments and even remove the spin dryer if there's any need for that. Problem number three, third problem. The spin dryer is retaining water, even though it is working, spinning, but it's retaining water. That problem is most likely due to a blockage in the draining hose that drains water out of the spin dryer to the outside. So what do? You open the machine at the back and you open the drain valve and check, inspect inside from the drain valve to the spin dryer draining hose. And check it carefully that there's no blockage. Blockages such as pieces of clothes like a socks, a handkerchief, or any other small piece of cloth like that might have entered from here and get into the draining hose or draining channel there and block it. So if it is retaining water, that is likely the problem. It is a blockage that causes it. So we must check. Then check from up here by opening and try to move the spin dryer sideways and peep inside whether there is any piece of cloth. If there's nothing, then you can open the back and open the draining valve to inspect from the draining valve towards the draining hose of the spin dryer. You can actually do that carefully. You can get a piece of stick or cable, a thick cable, push it inside to move it inside to ensure that there's nothing blocking it. So that is how that problem is solved. Alright, to do problem number 4, the spin dryer is smelling. If the spin dryer is smelling, what can you do? Likely you've been using that machine for a long time, and most likely the internal compartment behind the spin dryer here is dirty. So for that reason, you need to clean inside and then disinfect. How do you do it? The best way is to remove the spin dryer, to wash the internal compartment there, wash it carefully with detergent and then some disinfectants. And if you cannot do that, you can actually do the cleaning without removing the spin dryer, although that is not very effective. What you can do is to boil water. When the water is hot, put some detergents, disinfectants, mix it with water, and begin to pour it into the spin dryer while you turn on the spin dryer as well, so that you can actually use the water to rinse the inner compartment and wash out the dirt. When you do that, allow it to dry. You may open it, leave it open like this for some time so that it can dry very well. Then with that, you are sure that the smell will go away. That is how that problem is solved. Problem number 5. The spin dryer is not working according to time. And how do you solve that problem? You turn on the timer and it begins to spin. You set for 3 minutes, 4 minutes or more. But what do you discover? The machine spins only for 1 minute. It doesn't spin for more than 1 minute. How do you solve that problem? That problem lies with the timer here. Problem lies with the timer. The timer might have particles, somewhere that is hooking the timer up, or perhaps water has managed to enter into the timer, or the timer itself is faulty. So what do? You open this upper part and check the timer, whether the timer has any dirt around it that's preventing it to work, or perhaps water has entered. Now the lasting solution to that problem is to change the timer of this spin dryer. Change the timer completely and put another timer there. The problem is solved. So you can just go to the market where they are selling the parts, buy the timer, replace it, and that problem is solved. Problem number 6. Your spin dryer is working, but it's making noise. You hear some paka 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 noise. That is not really the problem, because the problem is just what you can control. By opening the spin dryer, stop it, opening it, remove the clothes, and then begin to rearrange them there. Ensure that they are balanced all around the spin dryer compartment. Make sure they are balanced. You can press them down with your hand, press them down in every direction so that they are balanced. So after you have made sure that they are balanced, what do? Then you bring out this cover and use it to cover it firmly. Make sure that it's covering everything firmly. If the clothes are not to the fullest part of the machine, make sure that you push this cover down to wherever the clothes is, whether it's halfway or down there. Then you cover it again and turn on the timer. Then the machine will spin smoothly without making any noise. Do not forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed, don't hesitate to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when we bring another informative video such as this. I see you in my next video. Bye.